you never know. You never know.
More importantly, we were talking about a story yesterday on how we were looking through the channels looking for the Puppy Bowl, which I think is during halftime every year. They get like 10 million people tuned in every year.
I think it was before the game.
Before the game, we were talking about it. Just a huge event year after year. I think they're like Puppy Bowl 17 or 18 now at this point. But there was once upon a time, Puppy Bowl 10, I think. I was there for. I was present. My old dog that I had with my ex-girlfriend. We got that little dog into the Puppy Bowl, and they filmed it in New York City, which is where I was living at the time. It was I'm not gonna lie, I've been on set of some pretty big productions. That one pretty much takes the cake.
Big production for the pups.
Just think of like a professional TV set with like grown adults who have worked their entire lives to be in the television industry. And their job that day was to put a bunch of puppies on a fake football field and film it.
I mean, depending on your outlook, it's a huge vibe. It might be like the pinnacle of their career.
I wanted to like do that as a career as I was there because it was fucking incredible. I'm a big film guy.
That'd be a great icebreaker at the bar too. What do you do? Nothing much. Just
well, you can't do the Puppy Bowl professionally because it's a once a year thing.
Coordinate the Puppy Bowl. Pretty much dedicate majority of my year to that one event.
Well, this was like 8 years ago. It was a long time ago. I mean, you know the type of people we were 8 years ago. Not that we were bad people, but we were people.
We were people. Damn sure.
We were dudes. The guys were dudes.
It ain't enough.
And there was like, I remember like when you brought your puppy in to this set in New York City, it was a very serious tone. You know, it's for such a silly event. It was a very serious tone. The lady with the Bluetooth headset, the showrunner.
No, Chief. I'm on my Bluetooth.
Yeah, the showrunner. She's like breaking it down for everyone. She's like, "All right, listen, everyone. You absolutely can't take any pictures and post it on social media. It's like that's like a big no-no. We want to like." I forget the reasoning. Like they want to keep like
What the fuck is the reasoning? I was just gonna ask that.
They want to keep like the mystery of how it's done and how it's made. I guess I don't know. I thought it was stupid. Obviously, I didn't listen to them. I was the first person to take a picture and post it on Twitter.
Did you get reprimanded immediately?
And I remember sitting back because like it's a whole event. You don't just bring your puppy and then they put him on the field and that's it. It's like you got like a welcome packet. They're like, all right, you're gonna go upstairs with like Pedro for interviews. They do a whole like ESPN 30.
See, they're taking something that sounded awesome. Now it sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, you go upstairs. They like do a photo shoot. You do like an interview. Like I don't know, it's ridiculous. But I did feel very important for a day, and and then finally, you bring your dog, and I remember them coming up to us and say like, "Would you like your dog to be part of the national anthem?"
So, yeah.
They're like, your dog just has to sit there. Like they pick like 5 puppies.
Is that when were you already playing the national anthem before?
No, it was before. This is before. Yeah, funny how it came full circle. But the dog just had to like sit there. It was like one of like 5 dogs just had to sit there during the national anthem. My fucking dog couldn't stand still. Right when they're about to like yell action, my dog just came fucking running back at me. And
no.
Like when you're like the parent at like the soccer field, like when your kid's like 7 and you're taking it way too fucking seriously as a parent.
Yeah, that was you.
You're like, I told you to fucking sit.
No, that wasn't you, was it? It was.
Because I was fucking I'm psyched. I'm like, no fucking way my dog is gonna be in the fucking.
You're such a dork for even getting excited about it.
I'm going to my dog and it's a girl dog and I'm being way too fucking harsh on her.
Gotta keep our composure.
I'm like, get the fuck on that field and sit and don't fucking move.
Dude, we have to make an animation of this story.
So anyway, the whole point of this story is that I immediately broke the rules. I took pictures. I posted it on my Twitter, and like I didn't have, I probably had like half the amount of followers I have now.
You all around sucked that day, yelling at your dog.
And I hear the fucking sourpuss showrunner lady with the Bluetooth headset, like from 2 rooms over. She's like, who the fuck is John Kilmer? He just posted a picture to 12,000 followers. Who the fuck is John Kilmer? And she's like, I'm like, oh, great. I'm like, she's going to fucking find me. So she walks into the room. She sees me.
Clear as day.
And she's like, I need you to take that tweet down now. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't know I couldn't do it. She's like, I looked you in the eyes and said you couldn't do it. And you said okay.
Oh man.
But what's the point of going to the Puppy Bowl if you can't post about it? It's ridiculous.